Good morning. It is currently Wednesday. This morning we had a track workout, so I came back from the track not too long ago. It was a pretty intense workout. What we had is, I'll try to put it on the screen, but we had two 1K reps at 7 minutes and 20 seconds per mile pace, two 800-meter reps at 7 minutes and 10 seconds per mile pace. Sorry, I'm a mess. Two 600-meter reps at 6:55, and then two 400-meter reps. So it was a drop set workout. It kept getting shorter but faster throughout the workout. It was a good workout. It was very tough, very hard, and I've been nursing a few injuries actually in the past few days. So yesterday I wasn't able to run. It was an easy run, and less than a mile in, I just had to drop. I was like, okay, it's not feeling good. So I've had my low back that I pulled late last week in the gym trying to lift, and typically with low back, I'm able, as long as I stay loose, as long as I move, I'm able to still do things. But got to my long run and probably wasn't running with the best form, and felt something tweak in my knee. And so since Sunday, my knee's been feeling a little off. So that's why I didn't run yesterday. But and that's also why I'm wearing the trusted brace and sleeve on my leg. But tried to do today's workout. It went okay. I felt it, but it didn't feel like it was getting worse. So I'm trying to push through a little bit. At this point, with just years of whether it's injuries and surgeries and having gone through everything, I kind of have an idea of what's going on with my body. It's not, I would say, dealing with injuries is not something that scares me necessarily a whole lot. I just have an understanding of what I need to do in order to fix things. Because typically, so I've had surgery on my right hip and then a few knee surgeries. So on the right side, typically what happens is my quads get super tight, just because of the work put on those legs. And then my right glutes typically aren't engaged or firing as they should. So a big part of what I need to do is engaging my glutes, loosening the quads in order to help in that area. And then on the left side, because I didn't get the surgery that I had on the right side, I probably need it as well on the left side, then that hip isn't moving as optimally as it should be. So a lot of the pressure that should be on the hips typically goes to the knee, and that's what creates a lot of my issues there. And at the same time, engaging my core is something that I need to be better at. So just with that understanding, I just, I don't necessarily need, I will do physio. I have physio today, but I don't necessarily need someone to tell me, just because the injuries, they're kind of recurring. So I kind of have an understanding of what I need to do in order to feel better. Right, it's strengthening some muscles, loosening others, but also a lot of stretching, contrast therapy, and things of that nature. So we'll make sure to get that done. That's what we're gonna do this morning. So it's gonna be a little different. I'm taking a little bit of time off from the gym per se, of doing heavy weight training and whatnot, which I normally do, and we'll take care of that this morning, and we'll assess how we feel afterwards. Because for me, I always want to, in that running journey, I always want to get a little bit of an understanding of, like, does it hurt or is it injured? Right, when it's hurt, sometimes you're able to push through a little bit and build that resilience, because at the end of the day, in endurance training, there's going to be a point, or in the marathon, there's going to be a point at which it hurts, and being able to push through that is important. But also, you got to be smart, especially as I get older and I'm dealing with all these different things. I got to be smart and knowing when to listen to my body and be like, okay, you're pushing it a little too much here. So something that I'm learning throughout the years. We'll keep getting better at it. So let's do our exercises for today. I'll run you through some of the things that I'm doing, and then we'll get our day started. these are just some of the exercises. I didn't record the whole thing, but these are just some of the exercises that over the course of the years of going to physio and doing everything have been prescribed to me. And every single time I go back, whenever something starts hurting, the message is always like, okay, let's go back to the exercises that we had, and typically things start getting a little bit better. So we'll focus on that for now. I'm going to go shower up, try to get some food in me because I'm already late for work. That's one thing I would say on the nutrition side is I've seen that when things start hurting like that, trying to focus on, a cleaner diet, just less inflammatory foods, has been big difference, especially as I mentioned, as I age and my body changes and everything. So we'll try to focus on that, and I'll try to check in later. Take care, guys. All right, it is a rainy day out here, which is low-key my favorite. I'm on my way to my physio appointment. I have an appointment with the physio is actually my friend. Her name is Jamili. She does both osteopathy and physio. She's been working with me for a while now, which is great because she knows pretty much everything that's wrong with me. So that's gonna be good. We're gonna take care of that, and tomorrow is a day off, but I'm probably gonna take advantage of that and maybe go catch up on my zone 2 work, but potentially on the bike, so we stay off the feet still. I think that's a better idea. So let's go take care of this physio appointment and check in hopefully at some point. My physio appointment. So as I expected, my glute max on my left side is non-existent, so not working at all. And then on the right side, I had a lot of tightness in my quads, which was contributing to a lot of the issues here. So we worked on a lot of those things, built a little bit of a program on how to get better. Usually that's what it comes down to, but the best news was that structurally there's nothing wrong. That's always kind of what you worry about in these situations. So that's taken care of. So we'll just get back to work. Honestly, we'll get back to work, try to do our best, and I'll check in maybe around long run time on the weekend to see how that feels. We'll obviously, like I said, take tomorrow off. One thing I should have mentioned is one thing I wouldn't recommend doing is taking a day off for injury and then jumping back into a really hard workout like I did today. That's definitely not recommended. So won't be doing that again. Definitely try to ramp up, start with something slow. Like I mentioned, tomorrow probably hopping on the bike, trying to do something there, and we'll figure it out from there. So yeah, that's really it for today. Like I said, we'll check in on the long run, and now I'm gonna go, as I said, to try to avoid inflammatory foods. I'm gonna go get donuts. Take care. All right, good morning. It is Sunday morning. It is 5:30 in the morning right now. I'm just trying to finish sipping on 50 grams of carbs and then some pre-workout just to have a little bit of caffeine. After that, I'm going to roll out, stretch a little bit, and take off. I'm not going to go to the waterfront today to run. I'm taking a little bit of a different route, which should be a little more difficult. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm just going to run down to the water and then run back. So it's going to be a little hillier, but we'll see, just to switch things up a little bit. We have 11 miles on the docket, and my knee feels a lot better overall. I've taken the whole week off from the gym, and I'm surprised because I don't feel like at 100%, or my feels don't necessarily, my legs, don't feel super rested, but let's stretch, let's warm up, let's do the 11 miles. I was able to do the tempo run the whole rest of the week. Everything went well. So let's do it, and we'll report after. I forgot that I quickly wanted to show what I'm bringing with me on this run. 11 miles, so shouldn't be crazy, but I will pack my belt with just a few gels. I have here some salt tablets and some gummy bears if I feel like it. So I'll be taking 3 gels. I don't think I'll need them, but I'm trying to practice taking gels every 20 minutes. So I'm probably going to skip the first 20 minutes, and then at 40 minutes, 60 minutes, and an hour 20, I'll take a gel. My running watch, obviously, and then I'll have my handheld water bottle, which I'll put electrolytes in. We're about halfway in. For the last mile and a half, heart rate has spiked significantly, so I think I'm gonna try to slow down a little bit because this was the easy part. I have all the hills on the way back home, so definitely gonna need to try to get this heart rate down. But knee started feeling really shaky, and then as we warmed up, it actually feels okay. So encouraging. Back also holding strong. Let's keep fighting. All right, I just got through the worst hill here. I had to stop a little bit because whoa, that was hard. So that's the good news, but too bad news. I'm almost out of water, and back home to my house I have about 2 miles left, and it's like a gradual incline all the way to the house. So we're gonna have to fight through it, but it won't be easy. A little less than 2 miles. Let's get after it. I'm taking about a 2-minute break here. We are done. 11 miles, somewhere a little over an hour 39. Average of 9:03 per mile pace. That was surprisingly tough, like a lot harder than I expected. With the hills, obviously, even going up and down, but even in the first part, going out, I think I started a little too fast. But just happy I was able to finish and push through. Feeling good. A lot of recovery, but we're gonna end the vlog here. I mean, that's what it is like, dealing with an injury. We'll need to cold plunge, stretch, do some strengthening exercises, obviously. So a lot of room to get better. The new pace, the runner sent me a notification this week to increase my pace, so to go a little faster. Scares me a little bit now, but at the end of the day, like, we do the training to the best of our ability, and then the result is the result. We're gonna see. As far as now, I'm gonna check out. Thank you so much for joining, as always, especially if you stuck around. And I'll see you guys next week. Take care.